Hey guys, DJ back again. Old Al's having a quick nap. We're going to have a look at the Brenner Pass for challenge number 11 on the list of things that we have to do.
What?
Yeah, we've got the 6 there. And then we're going to have a look at the Brenner Pass. I don't really know what to go with on this, but we're talking about the pass. I'm tempted to go with mountain track building. Cheaper, but I usually like the managers because they're usually, but I don't know what that manager does. I don't remember. They're usually pretty strong. Like the last one, ours Thomas was okay. But let's go with the Rob Dog.
Now the Alps, they're a natural barrier between the Mediterranean and Central Europe. Centuries ago, the Romans found the area of the Brenner Pass to be the lowest passage through these peaks. There may be a better way, though. The Alps are unforgiving, but if you manage to tame them enough to get your lines through, a bountiful and beautiful passage to the Mediterranean will be yours, and all of Europe will be eternally grateful. Oh, by the way, bring your earmuffs and your mittens.
Oh, it's cold, old Alfie reckons. German industries are in need of warm weather materials from the Mediterranean. You've taken a contract to connect Munich and Verona. All the necessary right-of-way issues are brought and paid for. You just have to find the best route. When the connection is made, you'll receive $800,000. The rest is left to your own design. So what I've got to do is connect up Munich and Verona by the end of 1878 and haul 12 carloads between the two for a bronze win. For silver, I'm going to have to haul 24. We're cutting it down to 75. And for gold, we're going to have to do it by 72 and haul 32. So we're looking at approximately 20 years, so 19 years on the beaten track. And I'm assuming this is what they're calling the Brenner Path, the trek through the water. But I'm not completely sure. I'm just going to have a quick skim. There isn't a way you can look at the height of the. That's the track grade. So you look at what the tracks are. That one's traffic density. Yeah. So we're probably going to have to go. I'm looking at Verona here, and then I'm looking at Munich there. So I might actually just directly go across there. I'm just trying to avoid some of these steep mountaintops. So I might cut up over here. I don't know whether you could run a line along the edge of that water and kind of hope for the best before you kind of go along there as well. But we'll see. We'll have to see anyway. Let's start a company up. Crawford Rails. I'm willing to put as much as I can possibly on. I'm happy to take as much money as I possibly can get my hands on. So I'm not going to worry about the going over just yet. I'm going to look at trying to get some money flowing my way. So we'll just look at what we've got here. We've got some cotton, I think that is, yeah, cotton. Then we've got some produce, some grain, plenty of stuff in here as well. I'd like to start it, if possible, near one of the cities that I'm going to have to go to. So Munich, I might go to that because we've got meat packaging here. We've got cattle, then we've got some of that some grain to feed the cattle as well. So let's go with that. We'll set up a micro network to start us up. Just trying to see, we have it's that one, I think, yeah. Like that, that'll put us in a pretty good stead. And then Munich. I'm going to see if I can get it going down that middle bit, so like that. So we've got some, I'm not quite sure what they're talking about when they're saying that Germany wants stuff in the Mediterranean, because I don't really know what they want, but we'll work with that as it comes. So there we go, we've got a little bit of a network going here, just a short network. I'll put standing in water at Munich. So we'll start with passengers because passengers always get us the dosh. So the fastest one is going to be that one. He's quite expensive. Oh no, he's not really. So that one's we'll go with the Prussian. So I'm used to, I'm going to run. That'll be our rev gen. Hopefully, I'll say hopefully. I don't know. Then we're going to need some cattle going from here to here. So we'll send some cattle. Now we're going to go, not food, we're going to send some cattle. Lock it up, we only want to send it when she's full. And we'll lock that one up as well. So it'll get us a nice little system quickly going. And we've got 2 there, so let's do that again. The only real concern is that they'll be sick of food very quickly. So I might have to connect, I'll connect Rosenheim as my next connection. So if you connect to Innsbruck, I don't know where that is, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so here. So I'm just trying to work out, now that's some steep inclines right there, but if we go over those steep inclines we can kind of avoid the rest. So I'm thinking that ridiculous slope there might be okay. So let's follow the orders. Take out a loan quickly if we can. Yep. I'm going to run a single track. Straight to Innsbruck. I'm thinking that direct route is going to be the quickest route. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to try and avoid some of this red if I possibly can. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to, I reckon. Got 12s there. Got 6s there. Okay, let's look, I'm out of 4 to go all the way there and there. Oh, actually, probably can just afford it. So, yeah, there we go. Now, I don't really like enough. Yeah, CC. Oh, CC's, no, yeah, no, never mind. So, we've got a little bit of a while before. Yeah, a little bit of a while before we have to be connected to Innsbruck completely. So, I'm going to probably connect it. There's probably going to be the best place to connect it, I reckon. Unless we can get across some of this earlier on. No. Okay, so yeah, we'll go for there momentarily. So we're just waiting for now we're not gonna only have a few seconds to get this going. Issue bonds. Good. So food deliveries were $75, 75 more than they were because of that upgrade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to capitalise on that wherever I possibly can. We've got a Munich junction here. Let's come back. And then we've got this one here as well. Okay, so we've got 2 cattle pieces there. Now it doesn't seem we have any opponents this time around, which is a little bit nice. So we're going to run a Prussian from this one. So from might send some passengers back. Okay, so that's kind of okay. And we could probably do the same again. Kind of annoying you can't just change one really easily. That'll have to do. And when I send one when she's full, send that one when it's full, give it a whirl. Back to munition, that's it. Okay. That hopefully will get us going with a little bit of food again. And we are heading up, we are getting time bit closer to crossing. Boom times ahead, that's what I'd like to hear. So it's just a matter of trying to turn this that frown upside down. And we've got lots of logs there now. I remember seeing a lumber mill. Yeah, there we go. So I'm thinking that if we run a little bit of a, sorry, I probably just punched the microphone. If we run a little network, I'm gonna have to probably connect. Might have to double up because otherwise we're gonna have issues. So, unless the investors are annoyed, I don't care. Now, I was just going to check what this manager was doing. Yes, there we go. I'm glad I got him. Track building 50% cheaper, bridge building 40%, and the electric thing is probably not going to do anything for me, but that's okay. Right, so I'm going to try to. I'm sure this guy would probably like a little bit of lumber. Lumber 5 here. Alright, so probably out of money again. No, not quite. Go a little bit further. Investors are pleased at the moment, as I'm okay with that. So what I might do is I'm going to set up this with some sand and some water because it's going to have to go across that mountainous track, which is going to suck a little bit. So that guy's hungry for some wood. Make it sound a little bit interesting. So the Iron Duke sends up one of those. Once we've got enough money, there we go. So from there to there, we'll send some logs, and we'll only send him when he's full. We'll send some lumber. And then from Munich to Innsbruck, we'll send up some passengers. Because we don't want to waste, we want it to be at least half full. Don't have to waste the trip. I'm going to do the same thing again. Now we'll just check how we're going. We've got heaps of cattle. So let's fix up this congestion a little bit. Now we'll just check. I don't think all this was double, which we'll rectify now. Whilst it is expensive, it needs to be done. I need to turn that around a little bit. But it's going to be a bit difficult. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that one actually. So first things first. So let's get another cattle train running. Here, cattle to there. So hopefully that should subsidise the demand a little bit. That guy's looking good at the moment, so that's fine. Now the question is where to next. I'm thinking that this guy, Bolzano, is where I'm going to try to get to next. but I don't know whether I should be trying to make a little bit more money first before I worry too much about that. So now we'll see how we're going. There we go, a little bit of money. Oh, we're going to need a little bit more than that. Don't give me a recession. I really do need the money at the moment. So I just made a loss that year. That guy's going to lose heaps of that value. So there we go. That's going back on track, and immediately I get almost $500,000 package. I'm okay with that. Not enough money. Just wait a moment. More cash to come through. So we've got some grain. Now I'm just trying to think who I'm not giving food to at the moment. If I send the grain to there, I've got enough money anyway. So if I run a train like that, we send grain to make some bread, preferably bread, maybe even a croissant. I could do a croissant. Yeah, like that. So we'll send another one of those. There's a lot of grain going on there. And oh, what's the point? What's to do with that? With no representation at the King of Bavaria's court, some rumours have spread about dishonesty on your part. The King has threatened to remove your station from his city of Munich. Without representation in the King's court, you will not be able to refute these charges. The only chance is staving off these disasters by reducing your passenger fares by 30% or increasing your service times, which under the circumstances will lower your train safety by 60%. Either will show the King indirectly that you are a sincere business owner. This one's a dilemma. I'm going to lose a lot of money, or I'm going to lose some safety. So I'm going to speed things up. I'm just wondering whether that's nice. Whether that's changed my trains to being let's bring that back to there. I don't know which one's actually the right one, so I'm not quite sure in that regard. But let's see how we can go about getting around. I see something we have to do. That. Or that even. Let's go from here. There must be some kind of way we can get across. I'm just trying to think of the fastest way we can get to Bolzano. I can kind of see like a rough rut through that kind of area, so I'm hoping I can. I can't quite get to. Just trying to think if there's a. Houses, they're always in the way. It's just now I wonder if we can get across like that. Maybe if we don't care too much about the houses for this scenario, particularly in that town. Yeah, so that just made it very easy for me to do what I want to do. where I'm actually going. I'll go back to I can't actually even see the bottom of my track at the moment. So I'm going to have to come out here, probably. So I'm going to have to go past that coal, around here like that too. But it's not going to fit. Okay, well, we'll let our cash generation go a bit further. So now Munich has no. What's that one there? Okay, let's buy some water and some sand. That place for all future trains. Now, where is that track? There we go. Just run a single track to see if we can get it going a bit faster. Just not enough money. Alright, we'll come back to that again. Heard of your difficulties. He finds it distressing that his shipments may be jeopardised by allegations against you. Since you've assured him of your developing railway plans will be completed by 1878, he is willing to contact a friend who is a minor noble in the court. With a nobleman's support, you will be able to correct the problem. So that seems to me that the problem is solved. We have a cannery now. I can't make steel really, so I'm not really worry about that. Your company's overhead is now 15% cheaper, and your rail system is back to normal. I'm okay with that as well. I like some saving taxes. I do want to go this way. There we go. Oh, don't have enough money for that either. Not enough money again. I'm really keen to get this connected to Bolzano. What I might do is have a quick look at some of these. Because if they're making a lot of money, then I feel like I can probably buy a few of them. Because it will probably result in more money coming my way. Recession. It's always recession. Good, good. Might get the Gush and Cash guy. Because he's probably sitting very pretty in terms of there's actually two because they're doing so well, might I add. Lucrative. Or I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get my hands on that one because they are. It'll probably replenish what it costs within a matter of years. So do we still have a lot of demand for cattle? If that's the case, yeah, we do. How are we going here? Cattle seems to be at 0, which is okay. But we can run another track, just do this one. Make this one a double track just here. Just up to there, because we want it to be nice and efficient. So there's only one train that goes that far. Some cattle. The cattle's going to take some food from Munich to Rosenheim, and then that's it. that'll hopefully bring up the cash money that we're making from both of those things. Or really, I'm going to get that one too, and we'll keep expanding. I'm just going to try and build up my infrastructure base just a little bit. There we go. Now that we have that on board, I'm just going to check the bakery as well. Lucrative. I have to get that too, I think. I wasn't going to, but I feel like it's asking me to. I'm in that one. Can't help it. I'm a sucker. It's split 2 for 1 because I've made so much industry profits now. A bit more, please. There we go. Oh, that's it. Good. Shouldn't have ordered. So we've got grain on heavy demand there. So let's send some grain. We're going to send the food back, but we're not going to put it on anything just in case it doesn't actually make food and it feeds it to the cows instead. So we'll hopefully get a little bit more money out of that one. We've got some iron and some. I'm just going to see if there's any steel manufacturers around. It's not that one. I need that one. Oh, it was that one. I was just looking in the wrong spot. That's it says steel. No, it's steel demander. So we'll have to so there's no places making steel. So we'll have to leave that one for now because I was going to look at. Okay, there we go. So Trento's next, and then we are safely through. I'm hoping that with all that, all the buying I just did then, we're going to see a little bit of cash flow coming our way. I'm going to need a reasonable amount considering I'm going to have to cross this bridge. Now I'll just double check again, make sure that I think that going down to Trento and out to Verona is probably going to be the quickest way with the least amount of hills. I think that's going to have to be a hill no matter what, no matter how I go about doing that one. So I'll take that one there. I have to try and get over this somehow. It seems like a lot of double handling. Let's try to trash that one there. And we'll see if we can get across. I think it's going to have to be yeah, that'll have to do, I think. We're not going to be able to afford that at the moment. Yeah, not even close. Wait for a few $100,000 to come our way again. Now this one, it's having trouble with water, apparently. So, a few of them are having trouble with water. Let's find out what's going on here. So, if we just organise water and sanding from here, let's see if that fixes the problem. While we get onto Trento. Now, it's not quite enough. We'll just leave that going. Now, I might come up on the other. Try to come up on the other side of this, up along here. Seems to be a whole lot less steep, so we'll get a nice little bit of speed going on in that straight at least. Keep it going. Now I'm actually not going to build anywhere there because I want to see where we're poised to connect to Verona. Now where did my track go? Down here. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of a detour and we'll go around here and then we'll cross it up onto Verona. So. Oops. again. Now, I think the river is still there. I'm just not quite sure why. Yeah, there we go. I can't see it, which is what I was looking for. That. I'm just going to keep going because I must be able to get across here without getting all that rubbishy. I think that's probably the closest we're going to get. And then we're out. We're in, and I can see Verona right there. It's so close I can almost taste it. We'll put it back to the north this way. So we're looking up and down. So what I'm going to do is as soon as I've got this going, I've got to sending 2, I think. We'll send some small trains. So some little two cart trains. So we're getting a little bit of money there, not enough to connect up anything yet. So not too happy about my performance right now. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. And I'm happy to say that we have connected the land. Alright, we've got to give it 800 grand, and we'll stop it right there and continue on next episode to see where we're at the moment. I think I've done pretty well right now. We're at a pretty safe spot, and I'm okay with that. So let's resume after this, and we'll see how long it takes us to get our carts going from Verona to Munich. DJ signing out, and stay tuned for more.